Hey people, this is Racer Cowboy and I'm back with the first episode of the Sniper Attachment In-Depth series. Now in this first episode we'll be going over the attachment Extended Mags. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you watching this already know what it is, but before I begin I'll just say what it is. Extended Mags is an attachment that increases the size of your magazine by 50%. So say if you had 10 bullets in a normal magazine size, instead of having 10 you would have 15 by using this attachment. All of the magazines that you will ever use in your gun will benefit from this attachment, not just the first one. Now, for whatever reason in the Wii version, somehow Extended Mags also grants more reserve ammo. I guess the game somehow translates that since all of your magazines are a larger size, each one will hold more ammo. But whatever. Now, Extended Mags mainly helps with ammo issues, most of all, but it also helps on taking on several waves of enemies. So if you were ever in a situation where you had to take out enemy after enemy, they just kept coming to you, and you ran out of ammo in your magazine and had to reload, Extended Mags can help alleviate this to a degree, so you wouldn't have to reload right away necessarily. Now, what you are possibly giving up by using this attachment as opposed to another one, at least in terms of snipers, is one is definitely a better scope. Now, depending on your playstyle, you may be comfortable with the default scope, and that is fine. But some people, like myself, do like to benefit from the other things that the scopes have to offer. Another thing you are giving up with Extended Mags is possible stealth. Now, being a sniper, you can generally be pretty stealthy since you won't be firing your gun as often, meaning you won't show up on the minimap, and if you use Ghost, and you won't show up at all unless there's a blackbird in the air, or you fire your gun. But using this silencer attachment can help you so that even if you do fire your gun, you will not appear on the radar, and people will not hear the sound of your gun go off. Now, how does this relate to each one of the sniper rifles? Each sniper rifle being different will benefit from an attachment differently, since they all have different strengths and weaknesses. First off, we'll go over to Dragunov. Now with the Dragunov, I will give the Extended Mags a rating of 4 out of 10. Reason being is because the Dragunov already comes with a default magazine size of 10 rounds, which is more than plenty for a sniper rifle. On top of that, it has 30 in reserve, giving you a total of 40 bullets by default. As a sniper, you probably won't ever need more than 40 shots. If you ever run out, it's probably because you stayed alive for just about the entire match, which is not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing. But there are definitely better choices for this sniper rifle. Now, the WA-2000, I would give Extended Mags a rating of 6 out of 10. The WA-2000's default magazine size is 6, so it is a little on the small side, but for a sniper, 6 is usually enough. Extended Mags does help, though, making the WA-2000 more like a Dragunov with less recoil and a different scope. But for the WA-2000, it could probably benefit from the scopes a little better, especially if you have a really good shot. But if you like to spam it a lot, like I do see a lot of people do, and do it successfully, then Extended Mags would definitely help you out, as it would give you more ammo to spam everywhere. Now, how it helps with the L96, I would give it a rating of 8 out of 10. As we all know, the L96 has a default ammo loadout of 5 bullets. Not loadout, default magazine size. Which is not much at all. For a sniper, you could suffice with 5 bullets since it has a lot of power, but having more ammo with this definitely does help. It can actually become a great defensive weapon for, say, guarding an objective or holding down a certain area, as normally when you would have to reload, you would no longer have to reload right away. And combined with this power makes it a one-shot killing machine, meaning you can mow down your enemies pretty efficiently. And that is why I gave it an 8 out of 10 for the L96. Also, its scope already gives a pretty decent zoom, like most of the others. Now for the PSG-1, this one is kind of a strange one. Currently, I would give it a rating of 5 out of 10 because of the PSG-1's nature to have a larger one-shot kill zone with no attachments. But soon we'll be getting a fix where the PSG-1 will retain that one-shot kill zone even if you add an attachment to it. The other two systems already got it, we're just waiting on ours whenever they decide to give it to us. But currently, while it does help with this endurance, you lose power, so you actually may take twice as many shots to kill a person as if you were to have no attachments. So that is why I gave it a rating of 5 out of 10. But after the fix, it will pretty much be the same story as the L96, being a powerhouse that can hold down objectives pretty easily, and especially since its recoil settles much faster, it'll be easier to take out multiple people quickly. Now, in conclusion, the overall rating I would give this attachment would be a 7 out of 10. It is a good attachment for defense and for solving ammo issues, or for just sending bullets down straight to where the enemy is rapidly. Some call it spamming. But if you're actually taking aim, it's not necessarily spamming. But the problem with this attachment is that's pretty much all it does. It doesn't help you, with your scoping, to give better definition of target, or to help see people in close quarters combat like say the ACOG does. And that's pretty much all it does. You can use it in an offensive manner, but being offensive with a sniper is generally risky, and you're better off using one of the other types of guns. But that's all for this episode, and join me next time while I'll be reviewing the ACOG scope, which I generally hate. But I'll try to keep it as factual as possible. I'll see you guys later.